The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Well, thanks, honey, but I can't afford a new dress, and anyway, I don't think I'm going.
Oh, why not?
Because I haven't a single thing to wear, and besides, I think it's going to be boring.
Oh, you don't have a date yet, huh?
How did you know?
That's what I always say when I don't have a date.
That must be where I heard it.
I don't understand it. You're so pretty and so much fun. I think the men would be beating your door down.
I don't understand it either. Maybe I should loosen my hinges.
Hi, kid. Hi.
Hey, Viv, have you snagged a date for Saturday night yet?
Well, actually, there were so many men who wanted to take me that rather than play favorites, I decided not to go at all. That way nobody gets hurt.
Hey, that's a good one. I'll use it next time I don't have a date. I wish I could help you find somebody. But the only men I know are boys. I sure wish you were younger.
That makes 3 of us. Viv, you know, I'm so tired of worrying about getting a date for Saturday night, I don't even want to go.
Listen, we paid $10 a ticket for that dance, and we're going to go to it if I have to rent a tux and lead all evening.
Well, that sounds charming.
The trouble with us, Lucy, we're just not trying to get dates.
Not trying. We've done everything but loiter in the lobby of the YMCA.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, come on.
I'll go get my address book. There must be somebody we forgot.
I hope so. Well, hi, Jerry.
Hi.
What's the matter?
It's Old Man Taylor.
Who's Old Man Taylor?
My new teacher. He gave me a D in arithmetic.
Oh, dear. Just when you were doing so well with Mrs. Lucas.
Yeah. Why'd you have to go and have a baby right in the middle of long division?
Well, honey, if you're having trouble with your arithmetic, I'll help you.
Old Man Taylor's the toughest teacher I ever had.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if you work harder, you'll do better.
I wish he'd have a baby and quit.
Hi, Jerry.
Hi, dear.
Any luck?
Well, there's something here in the front of the book that might be interesting. It's a number, and it's got RB by it. Who do I know with the initials RB?
Why don't you call and find out?
RB. Oh, I knew a cute fellow once. His name was Ronnie Belmont. Oh, it might be him. No, maybe it's Rudy Brown. I think he's still single.
Well, why don't you call? What do you got to lose?
Okay, why not? RB. I wonder who it is.
Maybe it's Richard Burton.
Hey, wouldn't that be nice?
Well, who is it? Who's RB?
Ralph Bagley, my ex-husband.
Well, now, let's just sit down and think. This is getting crucial.
Is it crucial enough to ask Harry Connors?
Look, every time I need a date, I ask poor old Harry next door. Now, I made up my mind this time I am just not going to do it.
You're right. You should hold out for somebody new and exciting.
You want to ask Harry?
What's the matter with me? Don't I get somebody new and exciting, too?
All right, somebody new and exciting for both of us.
It's too bad about Harry. He's so handy.
I know. But I wouldn't ask Harry if he was the last man on earth. And I'm beginning to think he is.
The dance is Saturday night. Yeah, well. Okay, I understand. Bye. What are you all dressed up for?
I called Jerry's teacher, old man Taylor, to discuss Jerry's arithmetic, and he's dropping by.
Oh,
Who are you talking to on the phone?
Eddie, about a date.
Is he going?
Well, it's kind of iffy. If he's in town, and if he hasn't got a client to entertain, he may take me. If I can't find anybody else.
Well, that sounds romantic. Oh, that must be old man Taylor.
You won't need me, honey. I'll go start dinner.
Okay.
Hello. Is this the Carmichael house?
I'm Mrs. Carmichael.
I'm Henry Taylor. Well, Jerry's teacher.
Old man Taylor? Well, won't you come in?
Thank you very much.
Won't you sit down?
Now, Mrs. Carmichael, about Jerry.
Jerry who?
Your son, Jerry Carmichael.
Oh, that Jerry. Yeah. What about it?
You know about his arithmetic? His arithmetic?
Yeah. Oh, yes. What about it?
He's not doing very well.
Oh? Mr. Taylor, would you excuse me for a moment?
Certainly.
Come and look at old man Taylor.
Whoa. If that's an old man, I'm joining the senior citizens.
Cute?
Did you ask him for a date to the dance?
Oh, no. He came to talk about Jerry. I don't know how to bring up the dance.
If you don't, I do.
Now, just a minute. Let me think. Let's see now. Why couldn't I just go in there and say, Mr. Taylor, how would you like to take me someplace Saturday night? What's the worst thing he could say?
I'll have to ask my wife.
That's right. For all I know, he may have a wife and 6 kids.
He may.
He looks single.
That doesn't mean a thing. Ralph looked single the entire time we were married. Hey, did he have on a wedding ring?
I didn't notice. That's a good idea. Now then, Mr. Taylor, where were we?
Well, we were talking about Jerry's arithmetic grades.
Oh, yes, there does seem to be a problem, doesn't there?
Oh, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. I just think he has to apply himself. And we are going to disallow that D that he received. You see, I've only been here a couple of weeks from San Francisco, and I've been trying to find out exactly how far Mrs. Lucas got with the class. Is anything the matter, Mrs. Carmichael?
No, nothing's the matter. It's just that when my son has problems, I get nervous.
Well, I don't think you have a single thing to worry about.
Good. Catch! My son's arithmetic teachers, I test their reflexes.
I see. Well, perhaps I'd better be running along, Mrs.
Oh, no,
Carmichael.
Mr. Taylor. There's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
Mr. Taylor, are you maybe interested in coffee?
Well, that would be very nice if it isn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all. isn't wearing a wedding ring.
Did you ask him to go to the dance?
No, not yet. Do you have some coffee?
Sure. Lucy?
What?
I just happen to think, if a man is wearing a wedding ring, it means he's married. But if he isn't wearing one, it doesn't mean he's single.
Well, thanks a lot. What do I do now?
Oh, there must be some way to find out if a man's married.
His driver's license, that would tell. If I could just get my hands on his billfold.
While you're finding out if he's single, he's finding out that you're a pickpocket.
Well, now, look. I'll find some way to get his coat off.
Okay.
And while I'm hanging it in the closet, I'll look through his billfold, and you keep talking to him about arithmetic.
Okay.
Okay, come on. You got it? Here we are. Mr. Taylor, this is Mrs. Bagley.
How do you do, Mrs. Bagley?
How do you do? I flunked arithmetic. Have you ever thought of giving any sort of private lessons to people who weren't any bright? Oh, I'm
There, now, Viv, would you turn the heat down? It's sweltering in here.
It feels fine to me.
Oh, now that you made it beastly. Oh, it's beastly in here. You look like you're burning up. Wouldn't you like to take off your coat?
Oh, no, thanks. I feel just fine.
Oh.
I will have some of that coffee, though.
Oh, yes. Yes. Here you are.
Thank you.
Cream?
Oh, please, please.
Say when.
When?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Nothing. Pay it no
Oh,
mind
here,
at
take
all.
your coat off, and I'll take it out in the kitchen. I'll put some cold water on it. You'll never know what happened. Come along, dear. Dear!
Would you excuse me, please?
Okay. It's on the right sleeve. All right. Here's his driver's license.
He's single.
Yeah, he's born in December. Let's see, that's Sagittarius. I wonder how they get along with Leos.
Why don't you go in and find out? Come on, get ready. You can ask him for the dance now.
Okay.
Put it back in. That was good work. Here we go.
There we are, Mr. Taylor, just as good as new.
Thank you.
As soon as it dries, you won't ever know what happened.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
There we are now.
There.
Hi. I find myself with 2 tickets to the Starlighters charity dance Saturday night, Mr. Taylor, and I was wondering if you'd like to be my escort.
Well, I'd be delighted.
Good. I'm surprised that you're free on such short notice.
What with teaching school all day and living at the YMCA, my social life is rather limited.
Oh, you live at the new Y.
Mhm.
Well, we were going to have Jerry and Sherman join.
Oh, that's a great idea. You know, it's a wonderful place. They have a nice all-around program for building men.
They do?
Well, I'm afraid I have to be running along. I have some papers to grade.
Well, thanks very much for dropping by, Mr.
It was a
Taylor.
pleasure meeting both you ladies.
You'll probably be seeing me at the dance Saturday night.
You can pick me up at 8.
Fine. And please, don't worry, Mrs. Carmichael. Jerry will be just fine.
Jerry? Oh! Oh!
Goodbye.
Right here in your own
After all those...
cute.
Oh, that is a real doll.
They're making teachers a lot better, aren't they? Oh, I tell you.
So, you know something? Maybe we should have loitered in the lobby of the YMCA.
Oh, get out of here.
Lucy?
Yeah?
There's just one thing. How are you two going to live on a teacher's salary?
Oh, fine thing. We haven't even had a date, and you're already throwing rice.
Hi.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Was that old man Taylor I saw coming out of
Yeah. I mean, yes. He came over to discuss Jerry's arithmetic.
Sherman, are you by any chance having any trouble with your arithmetic?
Gosh, no, Mom.
How about history?
I got an A in my last test.
English?
I'm doing fine in everything.
Good, Sonny. Once you know it, I'd have a bright kid.
Oh, Viv.
What?
His driver's license. I didn't get it back into his billfold.
Well, don't get nervous. All you have to do is return it to him.
If he knows I have it, he'll know I was snooping.
Oh, that's right.
How can I get it back to him without his knowing it?
Oh, that shouldn't be too difficult. All you have to do is to get into the YMCA, go into a man's room, put his driver's license back in his billfold and put in his coat, and get out without being caught and shot as a spy.
Well, that is something of a challenge for us, isn't it?
One of the biggest... For us?
Yes. I need help.
Count me out.
Now, look, Viv. I cannot do this alone, and if I don't do it, Mr. Taylor will not take me to the dance Saturday night, and I'll be sitting home alone. And you'll go to dance with Eddie, and you'll have a wonderful time. Can you imagine the mood I'll be in all next week?
Count me in.
Now, look, here's the plan. First, we have to get him out of his room. Get him out of his room. Get him down.
Hello. Oh, yes, Mrs. Bagley. No, not at all. No, that's quite all right. I'll be right down.
Can I use your typewriter? Thanks. I only have to write a few letters. Shouldn't take me more than an hour.
Then the way I understand it, long division is just like short division, only longer.
I guess you could put it that way.
Oh, the way you explain fractions. You just make them sing. If I may say so, Mr. Taylor, there's nothing common about your denominator.
Thank you, Mrs. Bagley. Now, I really must be running along. I have a fencing lesson in just a few moments.
Oh, no. Now, Mr. Taylor, please. Now, before you go, would you mind writing all of that down for me? Just write it all down. When I explain it to my son, Sherman, I want to be sure I get everything right. Just write it right there.
I hear you're going to dance tomorrow night with some good-looking redhead.
Yeah.
Hey, ask her if she's got a friend for me, will you?
Yeah.
are. But nevertheless, we can start right away. Pick up your toy, Taylor. All right? In your position. Here, Taylor. Here. Yes, right here. Very good. Attention. Straight. Huh? Salute. No, Taylor. Salute. Pick up your foot. That's one. Salute. Come here. Taylor. Right here. Salute. Salute once more. Hiya. Very good. Now face the north wall. Face the north wall. Very good. Now we commence. En garde! Taylor. Here, Taylor. Here. North wall. Very good. En garde! Now what we do? No. That hand up in the back. No, you are too tense, Taylor. Relax. 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 That's too relaxed. Control your body, eh? Relax. Very good, huh? Now, relax. No, your hand is clutching. Do not clutch. Like this, yes. No, do not wave at me, no. This time. Elbow in. That's right. The shoulders back. Your knee in. Now we will do balestra. You will recognize the rhythm, eh? Balestra. En garde! Up. Relax. Very good. All right. Balestra. Ta-ta-ta! 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 The rhythm. Ta-ta-ta! 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 You are impossible. I cannot understand, Taylor. I cannot understand at all. You were doing so good yesterday, so good. What is your explanation, Taylor? Taylor!
Hey, Vito, some character has swiped my fencing outfit.
Just a minute, Taylor. I'm talking to Taylor. Wait for me!
Hey, that's my outfit.
Hey, who are you?
Anyway?
Put that down. Put that one down. Put that one down. Sure, I'm lucky to find such an attractive girl as you free on Saturday night.
It's fate. Would you believe it? This is the first Saturday night in weeks that I haven't had a date.
You know, she's not only attractive, she is brave.
You mean for going out with me?
No, I mean about all that business with that kooky character yesterday.
Oh, dear. Did they ever find out who that was?
Not a clue.
I'll get it. Pardon me just a moment. Eddie Collins!
Hiya, honey.
What are you doing here?
Well, I just got to thinking I'm not going to put business before you, so I told my client I had a very important date. And I brought Charlie along for Lucy. Charlie Graham, Lucy Carmichael, and Vivian Bagley.
Oh, hello. Well.
Charlie Graham. I'd like you to know Henry Taylor.
Mr. Taylor.
Charlie. Let's see.
Well.
Harry! Oh, I thought you were going on a flight.
Well, I was, but I got to thinking I can't stand you up, boy. So I had someone else take the flight, and I brought along Stan Williams for Viv. Hey, Stan!
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Any problem?
Well, I just don't know who's going to have the first dance. Well, how do you do, Stan? Stan Williams, I'd like you to know Tom Bennett. Tom Bennett, Stan Williams, Henry Taylor. Henry Taylor, Ed Collins, Stan Williams. Harry Collins. Harry Taylor. I'm Lucy Carmichael. I'm Vivian Bagley.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Lucy, is lunch ready?
Yeah, sit down, dear.
Why are we eating way over here?
I figure if we're going on a diet, the farther we are from the refrigerator, the better.
A dab of cottage cheese, 1 slice of tomato, and a half of a hard-boiled egg. Now, that's lunch.
Now, Viv, it's 157 calories, and that's all we're allowed to have.
Who says so?
The bathroom scales. Don't you want to say goodbye to ugly fat?
Right now, I'm going to go out in the kitchen and say hello to some macaroni and cheese.
Okay, eat your macaroni and cheese, but just remember how you look in your knit suit from the rear.
What are you doing?
This is all we get until dinner time. I don't want to waste any.
Hello, Mr. Connors.
Hi.
Hello, Harry.
How are you? I picked up your mail when I got mine.
Oh, thank you.
And I brought you a treat. I was in town, and when I went by Freehoffer's Bakery, of course, I thought of you two.
Freehoffers.
What'd you bring us, Harry? What is
Wait
it?
till you see.
Never mind, we don't want to know.
Why?
We're on a diet.
A real for sure diet? Or one of your next week we really gotta go on a diets?
I'll have you know we've been dieting since early this morning.
Congratulations. That's the longest you've ever gone.
Well, we really mean it this time.
You want a cup of coffee, Harry?
Thanks.
Bill. Bill, occupant. Bill, occupant. Look at the dull mail I get. Oh, here's a letter from Mr. Barnsdall at the bank. He finally caught on and is sending me my monthly check early.
Thanks.
Oh, dear. It's only a letter from Mr. Barnsdall. Of all the nerve. Just listen to this.
What's the matter?
My dear Mrs. Carmichael, our Miss Thomas has informed me that your checking account is overdrawn by the sum of $2.15. As executor of your late husband's estate, it is my duty to keep a close personal watch on your finances. Will you please come in and straighten this out at your earliest convenience? I'll go in and straighten him out at my earliest convenience. Our Miss Thomas. You know what probably happened? She made a mistake and she's trying to blame it on me. And what do you think you're doing, Harry?
I'm eating the coffee cake you didn't want.
Well, you should at least have the decency not to eat it in front of us.
Look at it, Lucy. It's got gooey icing and it's got toasted almonds and strawberry jam in the middle. Now, come on, girl. What about it, huh? How about that?
Well, maybe it won't hurt us to have just one thin, sniggly little piece.
Yeah. Harry!
I've got to save you from your plump little selves.
Good afternoon, Mr. Barnsdall.
Oh, Mrs. Carmichael. How nice to see you again.
I came by, as you suggested in your letter, to straighten things out.
Good.
In fact, I could hardly wait to come by, because it just so happens that this time it is not my fault, it's the bank's. So, ha, ha, ha.
Mrs. Carmichael, my bank does not make mistakes. So ha, ha, ha to you.
It also happens that I went over my check stubs just this morning, and there's not a single error. So you can take your ha-ha-ha and put it in your vault.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes?
On this stubby here, you have a balance of $42. Then you made an entry of $15, which you added to your balance to make $57.
Yes?
Your addition is perfect.
Thank you.
However, when we write a check, we do not add to our balance, we subtract. How could you have made such a mistake?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't like subtraction.
Deposits you add, withdrawals you subtract. Now, I suggest you get a blackboard and write that on it 100 times.
Mr. Barnsdall, consider my checking account closed. And I'm also withdrawing the $20 in my Christmas club.
Very well. Miss Thomas,
Miss Thomas.
will you please close out Mrs. Carmichael's Christmas club? Yes, I know it's not Christmas yet, but it is for us. Just close the account.
And that's that.
That's that. Except for the small matter of $2.15 you're overdrawn.
Oh, talk about your pound of flesh. $2.15.
Miss Thomas will bring you your check. Good day, Mrs. Carmichael.
Is that all you have to say?
Merry Christmas.
Hi. Hi. Did you give Barnsdall a piece of your mind?
Not only that. What are you doing with a box of candy?
Oh, they were having a sale at the drugstore. 2 pounds for the price of one.
What happened to goodbye to ugly fat?
Oh, I thought I'd give our hips a going-away present.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes?
Here's your Christmas club check.
Thank you, Miss Thomas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
You know what I ought to do? I ought to take this $20 and spend it for something foolish. Oh,
What's the matter, Lucy?
this check is made out for $2,000.
2,000.
I think our Miss Thomas has made a mistake on the machine.
$2,000.
And he said his bank never made a mistake. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cash this check and wave that money under his nose. And then I'm going to say, I thought your bank never made a mistake.
That'll show him. Good afternoon.
Then when Mr. Barnsdall falls off his swivel chair, I'll give him the money back, and I'll graciously accept his apology.
My, that's a nasty little scheme.
He who ha-ha-ha's last, ha-ha-ha's best.
Did they cash it?
Why shouldn't they? It was their check. Look.
Oh, look at all those $500 bills. Isn't that a beautiful sight?
Doesn't President McKinley have a lovely smile?
I'd smile, too, if I were backed up against a $500 bill.
Oh, Miss Thomas,
Yes?
I'd like to see Mr. Barnsdall, please.
I'm sorry he's tied up in a meeting just now.
When will he be untied?
I really can't say.
Oh, come on, Lucy. We'll do our shopping and come back here later.
All right. Oh, Viv. Viv, I can't go running all around town with $2,000 that doesn't belong to me. I better wait in the bank.
You're right, honey. Let's see, it's 3 o'clock. I'll meet you back here in 30 minutes, huh?
Yeah. Okay. doing? Look, I've got $2,000 in the house, and it isn't mine. I'm not taking any chances.
Are we going to stay on the lam until the bank opens Monday?
No, just until we can find a safe hiding place for this money. Now, what do we do with it?
Spending it is out, huh?
Now, where can we hide it that a burglar would never think of looking? How about that candy?
That's a good idea. Let's have some candy while we're thinking of a place to hide.
Viv, I mean hide the money under the candy.
Oh, if I were a burglar, that's the first place I'd look.
Yeah, you would. Get me the money.
Why can't you get it?
Look, I'd trust you with $2,000, but not with 2 pounds of chocolate. Get the money.
Okay.
There.
Now, what are you going to do with the box?
Yeah, what am I going to do with the box? Scared me to death.
My, you're clever.
Thank you.
Vivian? Yes, I'll be right up.
Hey, Mom, can I have 50 cents for the carnival this afternoon?
Yes, honey. It's out there in the kitchen in my purse.
Hey, that passing's coming along great, Jerry. Now, just remember, you start with the ball right under your ear, and you shoot it past your face. You got that?
Yeah.
Try her.
Hey, what's this, Sherm? What are you eating?
Nothing.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I smell chocolate. Where'd you get the candy?
Promise you won't tell?
Cross my heart.
I found it where our moms hid it.
I thought they were on a diet.
So did I. Hey, you sure they were hiding chocolate, Sherm?
Sure, I saw my mom eating a piece.
Yeah?
Boy, a whole box.
Why, those chubby little sneaks.
Not too many of them noticed.
Here, give me that box.
You wouldn't rat on us, would ya?
I'm going to give you a present. Take this to the carnival and treat your friends.
What will our mom say?
They'll thank you for it.
That doesn't sound like my mom.
That doesn't sound like mine either. But who cares?
Well, let's go to the carnival.
Goodbye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
I don't think they can hear you over the vacuum. I'll say goodbye for you.
Goodbye.
Right.
Bye.
Hey, good pass.
Well, where is she? Where's Mrs. Carmichael?
Hi, Mr. Barnsdall.
Oh, Connors, it's you. Well, where is she?
Well, simmer, I'll get her. Lucy. Hey, Lucy.
In All my days as a banker, I never ran across anybody like her.
She is unique, isn't she? Lucy!
If I get my hands on her, she may go to prison for years.
Hi, Harry.
How are you?
Oh, hi.
Oh, Mr. Barnsdall.
Now, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm going to come right to the point. I've been up all night trying to trace a $2,000 shortage.
Really?
And I've traced it to you.
Oh, well, now, if there was a shortage, that means there was a mistake, and I thought your bank never made mistakes.
May I point out to you that cashing a $2,000 check with $20 in your account is a felony.
Well, now, I had no intention of keeping the money, so it is not a felony. I merely wanted to wave the money under your nose to prove that you and your precious bank were human.
We're human. Now may I have the $2,000?
Not until you say I made a mistake.
Oh, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, come on now, say it. I made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
Now, that wasn't so hard, was it?
Now will you wave the money under my nose so that I can go home and get some sleep?
Gladly. There.
Mrs. Carmichael, I'm not interested in reading. I'd like the money.
This is supposed to be a box of candy.
I'm not interested in sweets either.
I don't understand. We put the money in a box of candy. And we put it in this book jacket.
Oh, no.
Maybe you got the wrong book.
Come on, let's look over here. Did you have it on the top? It was on the top.
Oh, no.
Yes, and I haven't touched it.
Oh, no.
What's with you and oh no?
I gave the candy to the kids to take to the carnival.
Oh no! Harry! Well, let's not stand here. Let's go to the carnival.
To the carnival.
Hurry up, hurry up!
Hurry up.
Sherman, are you sure you threw that candy box off of the Ferris wheel? I'm positive.
I found it!
Oh, Jenny! Oh, the bills blew away.
Oh, nice try, Jer.
What do we do now, Mrs. Carmichael?
Well, we just all gotta hunt until we find those $400, $500 bills. Now, fan out, group.
Come on, Jerry. Man, look good now, children.
Lucy,
What?
come here. On the end of his stick, he had a $500 bill. He put it in the bag.
I'll get it.
No, wait a minute. This may take a little finesse. I'll do it. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, what is it, Mac?
How'd you like to sell me your bag of trash? I don't think you heard me. How'd you like to sell me your bag of trash?
How would you like to find a quiet corner and sleep it off?
Look, this is a pure business proposition. I'd like to buy the trash.
Yeah, what are you, off your rocker?
No, I'd just like to buy the trash.
But what are you, some kind of new nut?
I'll give you $1.50 for it. What are you making a big deal?
Pardon me, but would you move down about that far? I'm sorry to bother you, but would you reach that paper for me, please?
Come on, Grandma, buy me a hot dog.
No, you've had enough to eat, Katie.
Oh, go on, buy your granddaughter a hot dog. She looks undernourished.
Well, I love you too, Katie. Absolutely not.
I found one of the
You know what? Come with me. I need your help.
I can't.
Why not?
I found one, too.
Where is it? Where? Oh, dear.
KJ, when are you going to stop that sobbing?
Right now.
Give me back my purse.
Not until I buy a hot dog.
Atta girl, Katie! Give me back my purse.
Catch me.
Oh, KJ, really? Oh.
Are you all right? Yeah, I'm all right, but she sure wiped the smile off McKinley's face.
Come on, let's go get the one I found.
Why didn't you bring it with you?
I couldn't.
Why not?
An elephant is standing on it. Come on. Come on, here she is. It's only me again.
Oh, dear.
See, Lucy, there it is, under her foot.
Well, all we gotta do is get her to move.
Oh, fine. Did you ever try to move an elephant?
Well, just get her to lift her leg for a second.
How are you going to do that?
Would you mind lifting your leg just for a second, please?
Pull it. Push it. Get it up, Lucy. Get it up. Pull it up. Pull it out.
Oh, I can't. She won't move.
I'll help you. I'll help you. Come on. Maybe the two of us can get her. Come on. Come on.
She's sitting on me.
Lucy, that won't work. That won't work.
Listen, maybe if I talk to her, she'll cooperate.
Okay.
Now hear this. Now hear this. You are standing on something that belongs to me. Please lift your foot. Please.
Lucy, she can't hear through her nose. Her ear's up here.
Oh. Pardon me, but if you lift your foot, I promise to vote Republican. No, how do you like that? We got the only elephant in the world that's a Democrat. Let's see now. She was in a carnival. Maybe she knows tricks.
Okay.
What are you going to do? Would you like to shake hands with me? Would you like... She almost did. Would you
Oh,
like to shake hands? Would you like to shake hands?
Try shake a leg.
Try shake a leg. Oh, dear. What would make an elephant move?
Another elephant.
That's right. They follow each other.
What are you going to do?
They follow each other. Jumbo? Come on, Jumbo. Yeah, Jumbo. Come on, Jumbo. Come on. Come on, Jumbo. She's not moving. Look, please. I'll pull and you push. Push her hard.
Push
I'm
from
gonna
where?
I'm gonna push from back there. Where would you push her?
Lucy!
Push. Would you please come forward? Whoever you are. You're a pesky pachyderm. Will you come forward, please? Dim, push harder.
If you don't like the way I push an elephant, you come back here and push. Over there. Ready?
Steve, you really should give up that knit suit.
Nut wouldn't sell me his trash, so I had to wrestle him for it.
Oh,
I got it, though.
And I got one.
Oh, boy, and I got one. Come on, help us push this elephant, will you, Harry?
Right.
Huh?
Why are we pushing an elephant?
Harry, the one I found is under there. See?
Oh, there.
Yeah, we
Come
gotta
on.
push her
There we
up.
go.
Come on, all three of us.
Oh, come on. Will you move, you nut?
Come on.
Oh, Mr. Barstow! Where have you been?
Well, I've got one. I got it in a woman's shoe. It was stuck with gum.
How did you get so wet?
Did you ever try to take off a woman's shoe in the tunnel of love?
Oh, good. We got all the money. All the money.
Here's mine.
Well, that's three of them. Where's the fourth? Well, where is it?
Well, Mr. Barnsdall, it's under the elephant's foot.
Oh! How am I going to get that out from under a foot?
Well, maybe you should take her for a ride in the tunnel of love.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Well, how do I look?
Hey, sharp, Mom. What are you doing in your old wave uniform?
Viv and I are going into New York.
What are you two going to do? March in the old Vets parade?
Yes, it's in our honor. There aren't many of us left who served with Admiral Dewey at Manila.
Oh, what are you really going to do?
Well, Jane Corey, our old commanding officer, has invited us to lunch. She's traveling around the country now trying to interest women in the space program.
Hey, I'm impressed, Mom. You know somebody who works for NASA.
What's up?
NASA. You know, National Aeronautics and Space Administration.
Oh, that NASA.
Oh, hi,
Viv, what happened to you?
Nothing happened to me. This is what I get for sending my clothes to a cheap cleaner. Hey, how come your uniform looks so good?
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's just a matter of keeping yourself in shape. You know, like we used to do in the Navy.
Aha, you had your jacket let out, didn't you? Well, did you or didn't you?
Only my dressmaker knows for sure.
Lucy, I just can't go like this.
Oh, come here, Viv. Come here now. I'm sure I can button your jacket.
Well?
Come on now. Pull your stomach in. I said pull in your stomach.
It is in.
You're kidding.
For me, it's in. Oh, it's no use. Just forget the whole thing and you go by yourself.
Oh, now, Viv, please.
I'm not going to let Jane Corey see me bursting out of this uniform.
Oh, Viv, wait a minute. You can take my waist cincher, the one that I bought so I can squeeze into my black sheath.
That thing? It's too uncomfortable.
Oh, please, Viv.
Well, all right. I'll go up and lace myself into that straitjacket.
Okay.
But I'd a lot rather stay home and wallow around in my moo-moo.
Now, you have been asked to attend today because I feel that women of your caliber will provide the nucleus for our future Women in Space program.
Lucy, I think I'm going to have to go out in the hall and take a walk. I can't breathe in this thing.
I told you not to eat my dessert.
I think I'm going to faint.
You can't faint. You're in uniform.
Stick around and watch.
Now, I have some big news. On Monday, as part of our Women in Space program, we are going to conduct a psychological test. We're going to put 2 women into a simulated space capsule for a period of 24 hours for a compatibility test.
My, isn't that exciting?
Lucy, I think I really am going to faint. What'll I do?
Bend over and put your head between your knees.
If I could bend over, I wouldn't have to bend over.
To help us conduct this experiment, I'm going to ask for two of you to volunteer.
I know how I can help you get your breath.
Well, I am proud to say that we have our volunteers.
They got somebody.
Lucy Carmichael and Vivian Bagley. This will be your home for the next 24 hours. Now, this is the intercom. This is where we keep the food.
Uh-huh.
Now, this is your bed. You push this button, and it comes down. You push it again, and it goes back up. Now, excuse me. This is what is known as the chicken switch.
Chicken switch?
Yes. I know you two will prove to be compatible. But if at any time you feel you simply can't take it anymore, pull the switch, the door will open. Any questions?
Negative.
Good luck.
Thank you. It's our honor.
Oh, yes, I'm sure it'll be a thrill of a lifetime.
Okay, girls, here we go. I'll see you in 24 hours.
Oh, yes, goodbye.
Well, I hope you're satisfied.
Well, now it's small, but it's cozy.
Oh, yes, it's cozy if you don't mind spending 24 hours in a footlocker.
Well, now let's not start out by being grouchy.
I've got a right to be grouchy. Why didn't you let me tell Jane that we didn't really volunteer?
And let her think that we're cowards?
I am a coward.
Well, I'm not, and I don't want her to think that my best friend is a coward. Anyway, it's too late. We've already blasted off the launching pad.
Now, dramatizing it isn't going to make it one bit better. Do you realize Eddie had invited me to a big party tonight, and a lot of Broadway celebrities were going to be there?
Oh.
Communication center calling. Do you read me? Over.
Hi, Jane. We read you. Over.
We read you just fine. Everything all right? Over.
Everything A-OK. Lift off normal. Over.
From time to time during your flight, we'll be in communication with you, and you can reach us through your intercom at any time. Over.
Will do. Condition here is go. Over and out.
I think your mind is gone. Lucy?
What?
Kind of small, isn't it?
Negative. It's all the room we need. After all, we're not going to be giving a dance.
But there aren't any windows. You know me and my claustrophobia. I get panicky if I have to make a call from a telephone booth.
Oh, that's just silly. It's all in your head.
You bet your sweet life it is.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to pull that chicken switch.
Oh, no, you're not,
Oh,
Viv.
yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
I am,
Oh,
too.
no, you're not. We're going to see this thing through.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
yes,
not,
you
Lucy.
are.
I'm not
now,
gonna
look.
do it.
Now, look, calm
I'm not
down.
gonna
Take
do
it easy, Viv. Take it easy. Calm down. And I'll give you something to eat.
What?
I said I'll give you something to eat.
Food?
Yes. Now, sit down. Just sit right down there, and I'll serve you dinner.
Oh.
Fine. Let's see now. What's on the menu for dinner? Roast turkey and baked potato.
Oh, that sounds great.
What's this? That's your roast turkey and baked potato.
What do we eat it with, a fork or a toothbrush?
You eat it like this. I saw it on television.
I How's your turkey?
Not bad at all. Mine tastes like all white meat. How's yours?
Wouldn't you know I got the gizzard?
What are you eating? I don't know. It's labeled mid-afternoon snack.
What does it taste like?
Fried licorice whips. You know, Viv? Viv, this is no time to go over the hill. Viv! Viv! Oh, Viv! Viv! Oh, Viv, say something. Talk to me. Say something.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You've certainly cured me of my fear of telephone booths.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, you should be sorry.
I'm sorry, Viv. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Where are you going now?
I'm gonna pull that chicken switch.
No, you're not gonna
pull that chicken switch. Don't you want this experiment to be a success? Don't you care what people think about you?
Double negative.
Listen, now you stop. We have got to stay in here to prove that women can be compatible.
But we're not compatible.
Oh, yes, we are compatible. And don't you give me any of your back talk.
We're about as compatible. I'm gonna
How is everything?
Let me talk to her.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm busy right now. Can I call you back?
Hey, Mom, that's a wonderful picture of you.
Thank you.
But where are you, Aunt Viv?
Right behind your mother's arm.
Well, now, how did that happen?
Remember, you were saluting the Earth people on your return from outer space.
Don't feel bad, Mom. I knew it was you. I recognize you here.
Thanks, darling.
I'll go tell Cynthia to save her paper for us.
Oh, that's a good idea. You two go and get as many copies as you can.
Okay.
Hurry up now. Hello? Yes? Oh, really? Oh, Viv, somebody from one of the papers in New York. They saw our story in the Danville Tribune, and they want a feature story on us. Yes? Yes, this is Ensign Carmichael. No, I'm the one saluting. Well, no. No, it wasn't too bad, although my helper, Bagley, experienced some claustrophobia and panicked at one point. Yes, but I took command and concluded the experiment. Well, thank you. But I was more than glad to do my part to further man's conquest of outer space. No, they haven't said anything about my going into a real orbital flight. Well, if and when they do, it's A-OK with me. Over and out.
Well, thanks a lot.
What's the matter, dear?
Because of you, I'm soon to be known all over the world as Chicken Switch Bagley.
Now, I was just trying to give the story a human interest angle.
Well, this is one human it doesn't interest. And what's with all that orbital jazz? What makes you think they'd be crazy enough to send you into outer space?
Well, now they might, and I just wanted them to know that I was available. Remember what our president said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Congratulations. Took every flower in my garden.
Thanks, Harry. I'll give it to Lucy. And I only hope she can squeeze it on over her swelled head.
What's with you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Harry. I'm just fed up with Colonel Glenn Carmichael.
Oh, she's taking it pretty big, huh?
Well, you know Lucy.
That big?
Yeah. And you haven't even heard the worst.
Huh?
She's hinting that she may be the first woman into outer space.
Oh, boy, that's too much.
Yeah, you're darn right it's too much, and I'm going to do something about it.
What?
Well, I'm working on a plan.
Yeah? What is it?
She says she'd be happy to be the first lady into outer space. I'm going to make her the happiest woman in the world.
What are you going to do?
She's going to be the first lady astronaut. Or at least she'll think she is.
Ooh, how are you going to work it?
With a borrowed spacesuit and you.
Good. What do I do?
You just go to your little house next door and make a phone call from Cape Canaveral.
Hi.
Hi, Lucy.
I'm sorry I took so long, but I had to sign autographs for the kids at the market.
Lucy?
What?
This box came for you.
Oh? What is it? Oh, it's from NASA. I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. Hello? Yes, Ensign Carmichael is here. Just a minute. It's long distance from Florida.
Florida?
Yes.
Hello? Yes, this is Ensign Carmichael. Yes, sir? Me, sir? Off in the wild blue what, sir? Oh, good grief, sir. Oh, no, sir. Yes, sir. Goodbye, sir.
What's up?
Me at Cape Canaveral.
What do you mean?
That was the head of NASA ordering me to report I've been selected to train as a lady astronaut.
Oh, that's wonderful, Lucy. Congratulations.
Thanks.
It's just what you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just what I wanted.
I wonder what is in this box. Oh, Lucy, look. It's a spacesuit.
Spacesuit?
Yes, isn't that darling?
Yeah, darling.
How we doing?
Oh, great. She's upstairs now putting on her spacesuit. She's just scared stiff. Lucy, Harry's down here. Don't you want to come down and say goodbye? Oh, you must have been great on the telephone. She really fell for it.
Oh, I almost broke up. Yes, sir. No, sir. Oh, good grief, sir. Off in the wild blue what, sir? Dummy.
Oh, Lucy, you look marvelous.
Lucy? Lucy?
Yeah?
Viv just told me the news. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Say, when do you blast off?
Well, they didn't say, but any time at all is all right with me.
Lucy, you're certainly being brave about this. I'd be scared stiff.
Yeah, well,
There's nothing to be scared of, Viv. She's got the greatest minds in the country behind her. Besides, what's the worst thing that could happen?
What?
You might overshoot your target on the splashdown.
Splashdown?
Yeah, you know, when you land in the water.
But I can't swim.
Carmichael, remember, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
But I collect for the Red Cross. I buy savings bonds. I was with the Wave. How much does that man in the White House want from me?
There. Astronauts don't cry.
No, I guess not. Besides, I might short-circuit my controls.
Darling.
What?
I don't want you to worry about Chris and Jerry. I'll take care of them in case... Well, in case anything happens.
What do you mean, in case anything happens? Isn't this just routine? Lift off, zip around a couple of times, and splash down?
Well, usually, yes. But you know, in space, what goes up doesn't necessarily have to come down.
You mean... the rest of my life?
I wouldn't worry. It's an outside chance.
I'll get it. Maybe Cape Canaveral's fogged in. Hello?
Hi, Lucy. This is Jane Corey.
Oh, hi.
I thought I'd stop by and pick up that spacesuit, if you're through with it.
Oh?
Frankly, I couldn't see the point of it, but then you and Viv were always playing jokes on each other in the Navy. Tell me, did the gag work?
Yes, uh-huh.
Fine, I'll see you later then. Bye.
Okay, goodbye. That was Chris. I'm so glad that I could hear her voice once more before I go.
Yes, that's nice.
But I guess I might as well face it. Something might happen. So if I do, just... Would you do me a favor? Every year on my birthday, would you ask the people of Danfield to turn on their lights?
Yeah, sure. We promise.
And Harry, if by chance on one of your flights you happen to see me up there, so I won't be lonely, will you waggle your wings?
Yeah, sure, I'll waggle.
And Viv, I appreciate your offer to look after Chris and Jerry, and I'm going to take you up on it. You're the dearest, most wonderful woman in the world, and you're practically their second mother anyway. And Harry, you're my dearest friend, so I want you two to raise my children. Lucy, don't go!
What's the matter with you, Viv? She's not going.
That's right, I forgot. Lucy, I've got something to tell you. This is all just a big joke.
I got something to tell you, too. That was Jane Corey on the phone, and I know it.
That was a dirty trick.
One dirty trick deserves another.
But you had it coming to you, walking around here so big-headed.
And you were just as mean as she was, Harry.
Well, us old-fashioned jet pilots are just nasty, that's all.
Lucy, you should have seen the look on your face when you thought you were really going into orbit. You were scared green.
Now, just wait a minute. Apprehensive, maybe, excited, but not scared. As a matter of fact, I was just a teensy-weensy bit disappointed that it was a joke. Now, imagine what a thrill it would be to be the first lady astronaut. And there I'd be, zooming into space. Just me and the stars and the universe. That sounds plenty A-OK to me. Making history, advancing science, doing...
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Was a centipede.
Viv, do we have to go to that women's club meeting tomorrow afternoon?
It won't hurt you. It's a money-raising meeting, and I'm the new committee chairman.
Oh. I heard they were trying to raise money by having some stale concert. Whose dumb idea was that?
Mine.
Oh, a concert. Well, the more you think of it, the better you like it. Yeah. Well, who have you lined up for a soloist?
I don't have one yet. What difference does it make to you who I get? You always sleep through every concert anyway.
Well, I wouldn't if they got somebody good like Frank Sinatra or Benny Goodman.
Mom?
Yes, Chris?
Would you do me a favor?
What is it, dear?
Well, I just talked to Cynthia on the phone, and she said the music shop is having a big clearance sale tomorrow. I wondered if you'd get me Bobby Darin's new album.
Bobby Darin? I thought you smashed all his records when he got married.
I know, but one must be adult about these things.
All right, dear, I'll get it for you.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mom.
Hello? Oh, hi, Audrey. Saturday night? Well, wait a minute. It's Audrey Simmons. She wants to know if either of us is free for a blind date Saturday night.
I'm free, but not for one of her blind dates. You go. You're not doing anything.
I don't want to go either.
Tell her we're busy.
Audrey, you can count on one of us. Oh? Oh. Eye, ear, nose, and throat specialist, huh? Well, he sounds wonderful. Okay. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
What's the matter with you?
Now, you know as well as I do that we don't dare turn Audrey down.
Why not?
Because her husband, Harvey, sells medical supplies and has a pipeline to every eligible doctor in this part of the state. That's why not.
Every doctor she digs up makes me sick.
Good morning, Grace.
Hi, Mrs. Carmichael. Can I help you?
I want Bobby Darin's latest album.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just sold the last one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I know how you feel the way he goes. Yeah, man, and he grooves it, and he leans on that note, and yeah, he puts me away, too.
Well, I don't want to be put away, but Chris does.
Oh. Well, I'll check the stockroom. Maybe some more came in this morning.
Thank you, Grace. Oh, Grace.
Yeah.
Is that Audrey Simmons?
Yes, it is.
Lucy, I'd like you to meet Dr. Sam Eastman. This is Lucy Carmichael.
How do you do, Doctor?
How do you do?
Nice to know you.
Audrey tells me we have a date Saturday night. I must say, I couldn't be more pleased.
Well, thank you. I was just saying to Vivian this morning, how does Audrey Simmons find all those attractive men?
Please, Mrs. Carmichael, you're too kind.
Not at all.
You finding some good records, Lucy?
Yes.
Well, we have something in common. Next to medicine, music is my whole life.
Oh, mine too. Oh, yes. And not only that, but my whole family adores music.
Well, I prefer classical, of course. I'm not much for popular music.
Oh, me either. Popular music. Ugh.
Saturday night, I thought we'd go to a concert.
Oh, wonderful.
You've heard Reiner conducting Rubinstein in Rachmaninoff's Rhapsody on a Theme of Paganini?
Not lately.
Oh, Sam, here's that album you wanted.
Oh, fine. Oh, about Saturday night, I have late office hours. Would you mind if we met at Carnegie Hall about 8?
Oh, not at all. Anywhere.
Good.
Fine.
See you Saturday, then.
Okay. Bye.
Here's
Excuse
that
me.
Bobby Darin album you
Yeah, well,
wanted.
wrap it up.
Gee, Mom, you look pretty.
Thank you, Chris.
Are you and Dr. Eastman going steady?
Oh, heavens, no.
Why, Mother, you're blushing.
Oh, I am not.
Well, have a nice time, Mom.
Lucy,
What?
you are blushing.
I didn't know I still knew how.
Listen, girl, as one old pal to another, do you really enjoy long hair music night after night?
Of course, Vivian. Oh, it's so stimulating. I never realized what I was missing. I finally discovered the real me.
Mom!
What, dear?
I found it in the attic.
Good. Thank you, dear.
What's that?
It's a Tommy gun left over from my days with the mob.
You told me it was a violin.
Oh, it is, honey. I was just kidding, Aunt Viv. Say, listen, did you see my music rack up there?
I think so.
Would you go get it for Mommy, please, dear?
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I used to play this in school. I thought I'd take a few more lessons.
Good grief.
You know, Sam plays a violin. Oh, and I did you a favor. He promised me that he would play at your benefit concert.
Oh, well, good.
Let's see now. What was my big number? The one that I played at the recital. Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Well, that's one star that'll never twinkle again. inviting Dr. Eastman over to meet your musical family.
Well, I had to do something after that miserable goof I pulled last night.
Yeah, that wasn't too good.
No. Sam loves ballet, but I don't think he cared much for my performance of Sleeping Beauty. Hey, he'll be here any minute. Give me a hand with Beethoven.
Oh. No wonder he wrote such heavy music.
There.
Lucy?
What?
Do you really think all of this is going to prove that you're a big music lover?
Well, it'll create a mood.
Yeah, but how long do you think you're going to get by with faking it? What about that ugly day when he discovers that your idea of a classic is you ain't nothing but a hound dog?
There he is. Good evening, Sam.
Lucy?
May I take your coat?
Thank you.
Sam, I'd like you to meet my friend, Vivian Bagley.
Well, how do you do, Mrs. Bagley?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. But I'd feel better if you'd call me Viv.
Would you hang this in the closet, Mrs. Bagley? Won't you come in, Sam?
Well, thank you. Well, you have a lovely place here.
Thank you.
And what a novel idea, all these little statues.
What statues?
These busts of famous composers.
Oh, those statues. Oh, my. They've been with us so long, I forgot we had them. Won't you sit down?
Well, thank you.
Yes, do sit down, Viv. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry, I'd like you to meet Dr. Eastman. This is my son, Jerry.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I like your Beethoven sweatshirt, Jerry.
Thanks. Can I take it off now, Mom?
Not yet, dear. Run along. You see, he likes Beethoven, but his favorite is Tchaikovsky, but he's in the wash. I'd like you to meet Dr. Eastman, my daughter, Chris.
How do you do?
How do you do, Doctor?
You certainly have a musical daughter.
Yes, I guess it's in our blood.
That was my son, Sherman.
Oh. Does he take ballet lessons?
No, he gives them.
This is fantastic.
Oh, yes. I guess we are quite an unusual little group. Doctor, now that you're here, I get so little chance to talk with people who really like good music. I'd like to have your
Vivian.
opinion on, do you like the way Fritz
Viv.
Reiner conducts the Cleveland...
Viv.
Huh?
Why don't we play our little musical game for Dr. Eastman?
Well, will you excuse me, please?
You see, Vivian plays a classical selection, and I guess what it is.
Well, sounds like fun.
Go ahead, dear.
Ready?
Brahms' First Piano Concerto, second movement, 15th, 16th, and 17th measures.
That's amazing.
Oh, that was an easy one. Give me something hard.
Ready?
Hold it. Appassionata Sonata, Beethoven, first movement.
Lucy, you're a genius.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
And Viv, you certainly play beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, doesn't she play beautifully? Too bad you didn't bring your violin. You could have played duets.
But I did.
Oh?
It's in the car. Would you mind?
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Good, I'll get it.
Well, thanks a lot. I'd be delighted.
Oh, come on now, what's the matter with you? You're the one who brought up the violin. You're the one who wants to impress him with your big musical family. I'm part of the family.
Yeah, well, you're not the part of the family I had in mind. Now listen to me, Viv. Now he's back.
What luck. I found this book of duets for piano and violin in the trunk of my car.
Yes, what luck.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, this is going to be such a joy. Oh, what a pretty violin. Would you like to tune up?
Oh, yes.
Let me hear it. Oh, that's just perfect. We're in tune. Now then, which one shall we play first? How about this one?
It's fine.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Turning the page. Oh, Doctor.
And now, Viv, don't you think it's time to rest those 10 little fingers?
She certainly earned a break. Isn't she something, Lucy?
Yeah, she's something, all right.
Really, Viv, you're wonderful.
Oh, you're the one who's wonderful, Sam. Oh, I want to thank you for agreeing to play a solo at my benefit tomorrow night.
Well, how could I refuse after Lucy told me you were trying to raise money for a children's hospital?
My, you are marvelous.
Yes, you're marvelous. Oh, would you like some coffee, Sam?
Sam, we played every duet in this book.
No, wait a minute. I just remembered. I have some more music in the car. 101 best love duets.
101?
Hurry back, maestro. Oh, this is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I could just play all night.
You already have. Hurry back, maestro.
What's with you?
Oh, nothing. I like sitting on the couch with my arms folded all by myself for 2 hours.
Well, I didn't plan it, Lucy. It was just chemistry.
Well, you didn't waste any time turning on your Bunsen burner, Bagley.
If you feel that way about it, after all I've done for you, from now on, it's every woman for herself.
You bet your sweet life it is.
You are pretty jealous.
He's back.
I found it. Now, Viv, this first piano passage is a little tricky. May I show it to you?
Oh, of course, Sam.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know you played the piano, Sam. Why don't you play a solo?
Sorry, Viv.
What happened?
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Play it again, Sam. My, no wonder you play so beautifully. You have exquisite hands.
Yes, exquisite.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, the pain.
How could you slam that lid on
I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry.
I don't think anything's broken.
Oh,
though.
I hope not.
Oh, thanks.
Will you be able to play at our benefit tomorrow night?
I don't see how. This will be worse tomorrow.
Oh, you've got to play at the benefits. All the programs are printed. Everybody expects you. You're the soloist.
But I can't with this.
Oh, you've got to, Sam.
Oh, he ought to know whether he can play or not. He's a doctor. Of course he can't play.
Oh, I'm
Thanks to you, I'm chairman of a big nothing.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe you don't have to cancel the benefit. I have an idea.
What is it?
Well, I play the violin, too, Sam.
Oh, I'm still chairman of a big nothing.
Now, listen, Sam, you can still finger the violin with your left hand, can't you?
Well, of course, but...
Well, if you finger with your left hand and I do the bowing with my right hand, we might make beautiful music together.
And now, for his first selection, Dr. Sam Eastman will play Brahms' Lullaby.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
The Lucy Show, starring Lucille Ball, Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Well, he's awfully cute.
He's probably married.
Oh! What a mess!
Oh, my. It looks like our three little litter bugs struck again.
You know, this would make a great picture for the cover of Better Homes Than Dumps. Chris, Jerry, I want to see you!
Sherman, I want to see you, too.
You know, it's funny. Chris and Jerry get A's for neatness in school.
So does Sherman.
But apparently the strain is too much. The minute they walk through that front door, all their suppressed sloppiness breaks out.
Did you want us for something?
I most certainly do. Will you look at this room?
What's the matter with it?
What's the matter with it? Look at all that mess and junk.
That's not mess and junk. Those are our things.
Exactly. They're your things, and they're scattered all over the room. Now, how does this look?
It looks lived in.
Now, I want every one of you to get down here, get your own things, and put them where they belong.
On the double.
Goodness sake.
Oh, honestly, this room looks just like a pig pen. I'd be embarrassed to death if a friend walked in.
Friend, I'd be embarrassed if a pig walked in. Hurry up now. Get all those things where they belong. Jerry, those are yours. Pick them up.
Oh.
Well, now it's beginning to look a little better.
If you say so.
And I said so. Go on.
It's an awful lot of trouble to go through just for a friend or a pig.
Now, sir. It's not just to be neat. It's for safety's sake. Do you realize if somebody walked in here and slipped and fell that Aunt Lucy could be sued?
Really?
Oh, yes, sir. The owner of the house is liable for accidents. She could be sued for every cent she's got.
Oh, Viv.
Now, Lucy, I mean this. This is serious.
Well, luckily, nobody ever comes in here but our friends. They wouldn't sue us.
Don't you be too sure. Where money is concerned, friends can get very funny.
Well, say, speaking of money, Viv.
I know. I'm behind in my rent. I'm sorry, girl, but Ralph's behind in his alimony, too.
Yeah, well, I hate to nag about it, but the bills are piling up. I owe the butcher, the baker, and if I don't pay the light bill, I'll owe the candlestick maker.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I've been looking for the check every day. It'll be along any day now, I'm sure.
I just hate to ask Mr. Barnsdall for an advance on my allotment.
Yeah, I know it.
What happened? Vivian, what happened? Oh, for heaven's sake.
Oh, Lou, help me out.
Oh, honey.
Oh, dear.
What happened?
Oh, I slipped and fell and hurt my foot, my ankle.
Is it bad?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of a sprain or something, I think.
What's wrong, Mom?
Oh, no, nothing now, Sherman, dear. I just took a little fall, a little spill.
Is it broken?
No, honey, nothing's broken.
Oh.
How'd you happen to fall, Aunt Viv?
Oh, I slipped on Jerry's little racing car.
Thanks, I wondered where that was.
Oh, you did. I hope that this has taught all of you a lesson about picking up your toys. Now, Aunt Viv might really have been hurt.
Should we call Dr. Parker?
Oh, I don't think that'll be
No,
necessary.
I think I better, Viv.
Well,
Is Aunt Viv gonna sue you, Mom?
Of course not.
sue her.
Good friends don't sue each other. What a silly thing to say. There. Is everything all right?
Fine, just fine.
Oh, hi, Mr. Barnsdall.
I was on my way to the bank. I saw Doc Parker leaving. You sick?
No, it's Viv. She fell and hurt her foot.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mrs. Bagley. Was it serious?
Well, the doctor says it's just a sprain. He won't have to shoot me.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Would you care for a cup of coffee, Mr. Barnsdall?
No, thanks. I haven't got time.
Oh, yeah, come on, have a cup of coffee. You work too much. You never slow down. All you do is work. A cup of coffee will never bother you. Come on. I got plenty of time for a cup of coffee.
just want to ask you something in private. Is my liability insurance paid up?
You don't have liability insurance. We let it lapse.
You are in charge of my affairs. Why would you do a dumb thing like that?
Because when I told you it came due last year, you said, and I quote, "Oh, pooh."
Well, maybe I'm worrying for nothing. No sense getting myself in a tizzy.
What are you talking about?
Well, Jerry left his little racing car in there on the floor of the pantry, and Viv slipped on it and fell.
Let me get this straight. Do you mean that your son carelessly left his toy on the floor of the pantry of your house, and Mrs. Bagley fell and hurt herself?
That's right.
Go ahead. Get yourself in a tizzy.
You mean I've really got something to worry about?
That woman in there can sue you for everything you've got. Your house, your furniture, your clothes.
Oh. Well, Vivian Bagley's my oldest and dearest friend. She wouldn't...
Where money is concerned, friends can get very funny.
That's strange.
What is?
That's exactly what my oldest and dearest friend said just a few minutes ago.
Aha! I told you so. She's probably been waiting all these years for the opportunity to take you to the cleaners.
Oh, I can't believe it.
There's one way to make sure. Get her to sign a release promising not to sue.
Oh, I couldn't do a thing like that.
Well, why not? If Mrs. Bagley is such a friend as you say she is, she won't object to signing a release.
Well, all right.
I'll write out a simple release form, and you can get her to sign it right now.
Hello, Mr. Bender. This is Vivian Bagley. I hate to bother you big lawyers with my small problems, you know, but I'm afraid you're going to have to get after Ralph again. He's behind with my alimony check. Well, this month it's pretty urgent because I just had a little accident, and I think I'm going to have some medical expenses. Broke my foot. Well, you're my lawyer. I'll take your advice. What do you advise? All right, I'll sue.
Oh, too late. She's on the phone to her attorney. She said she's going to sue.
I told you so. When they smell money, friendship goes out the window. But you've got to get her to sign that release.
But how am I going to get her to sign it if she's already decided to sue?
Get back in there and butter her up. And while you're reminding her of your wonderful friendship, shove a pen in her hand and get her to sign that release. Well, Mrs. Bagley, I must say, you're looking much better already.
Thanks.
Well, I'll have to run along now and leave you dear friends to have a friendly chat. Ta-ta.
What did you put in his coffee?
Oh, nothing. Viv, honey, I'd like to talk to you. Dear, how long have we known each other?
Well, we met in the waves.
The waves, that's it. We were swabbies together, standing side by side in the uniform of our country. Shipmates, stand together. Don't give up the ship. Fair or stormy weather. We won't give up. We won't give up. We won't give up the ship.
Lucy, what brought that on?
Well, Viv, could I put your foot over here and just sit down a minute?
Uh-huh.
You know, honey, I was just thinking about our friendship, you know, you and me, and how long we've known each other, and I just never told you how much your friendship means to me. Friends like us would never want to make the other one unhappy, you know, and we'd never have a fight, or we'd never be mean to each other, or we'd never sue each other, or we'd never
Lucy,
have... What?
Lucy, speaking of suing, my lawyer says I'm going to have to sue Ralph for my back alimony.
Oh, that's what you were talking about on the phone.
What did you think?
Nothing. Why should I think anything?
Wait a minute. Swabby shipmates stand together. Good friends that never... Lucy! Did you think I was going to sue you?
No!
Well, I should hope not.
Oh, I should hope
Why,
not, too.
Lucy.
No.
I, Vivian Bagley, hereby waive that... Lucy, this is a release. You did, too, think I was going to sue you. How could you think a thing like that?
Well, you were the first one to talk about suing when we were picking up the kids' toys, and you were talking about suing on the telephone. How do I know that that telephone call was about your alimony?
Well, if that's all you think of my friendship, and if that's all you think of my honesty, I am going to sue you.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Viv, you sure you don't want to sign that?
I'm ready for my lunch now.
Mom, you've been waiting on Aunt Viv like this for a week. Aren't you getting tired of it?
You're darn right I am. But as long as she keeps threatening to sue, I'm going to keep making like Florence Nightingale.
Do you really think she's going to sue you?
Well, all I know is if I don't jump every time she rings that bell, she starts to dial her attorney.
Lucy, I'm ready for my lunch now.
I'll be up in a minute, Viv.
Can I take that up for you?
No, honey. Thanks a lot, but apparently the only thing that eases her pain is the sound of me tramping up and down those stairs. By now, my legs think I'm halfway up Mount Everest.
Oh, Mom, I'm going ice skating with the kids. Will you pick us up later?
Well, that all depends on what time Tinkerbell lets me off duty.
Lucy!
Yeah?
Would you please bring me the morning paper when you come up, dear? I'd like to know what's going on in the outside world.
Okay.
Lucy! Would you bring my typewriter too, dear? I want to answer my get well card.
All right.
Lucy?
Yes?
Would you be a lamb and bring up my knitting, dear? It's somewhere there in the living room where I left it. Lucy!
What?
Would you bring the phone up here, dear, please? patient, but you know how important food is to us shut-ins. It's really all we have to look forward to. Would you please put that over here on the bed where it'll be handy for me to dial? Right there. Right in there, thank you. Oh, thank you. Lucy?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, dear. Lucy!
What now?
You forgot to plump me. That's it. Oh, little more, little more.
I'm plumping. What now?
Would you please cut my meat?
Oh, come on, Viv. You hurt your foot, not your hand.
I wonder if my attorney is...
I'll cut it.
Later on this afternoon, I think you ought to change the water in all my flowers, will you, dear? Oh, it was so sweet of Mr. Barnsdall to send them all.
Yeah, sweet.
Lima beans. When you mentioned beans, I thought you meant string beans.
But lima beans are your favorite.
Well, I'm just not in the mood for lima beans today. I want string beans.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll go down and get a needle and thread and string them for you. I'll get the beans. Don't call your lawyer.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
How's your poor foot?
Oh, I think it's going to get well today.
Really?
Yes, I want to get my hair done this afternoon.
You gonna let Aunt Lucy off the hook?
Right after I eat this lunch, I'm going to march downstairs and tell her.
Say, Mom, couldn't you have just pretended to sue Aunt Lucy without staying in bed and letting her wait on you?
Well, I could have pretended, but it wouldn't have been nearly as much fun.
Hi.
How's the patient today?
I don't think you'll need your flowers.
Why not?
I have a hunch she's recovered.
What makes you think so?
A little barefoot bird just told me.
What?
Just a minute ago, I heard footsteps up there coming from her room, and I'm positive it was the rare yellow-tufted faker. Listen, there they are again. You hear that? And Vivian Bagley is the only one upstairs.
Wait a minute. You haven't actually seen her on her feet, have you?
No.
Well, and the fact that you heard her footsteps doesn't mean a thing. You've got to see her walking.
Well, I'll catch her walking. And when I do, I'm going to give her a bill for my services as a private nurse at $30 a day. Not to mention what a pillow plumper gets. Sit down. You sit down and wait for me. Just stay here. Here, I'm sorry I was so late, but Mr. Barnsdall came in. I had to talk to him.
Oh, that's all right. I finished my lunch without them.
Oh. Don't you want them?
No, thank you. Would you please take the tray away?
Oh, Viv, I think I'll go in town for a while.
Oh?
Yeah, I'll be gone about an hour.
Okay.
Or maybe more.
Okay.
See you later, about an hour or more.
telephone book?
I want to sit on it. The seat's low. I can't see over the wheel. I'll see you later.
Lucy,
What?
before you go, would you bring me up a cup of tea, please?
Certainly, dear.
Any luck?
No. Boy, she's one of the unbudgeables.
Maybe we made a mistake and she's not faking. I better try the flowers again.
No. Wait a minute. I haven't played my trump card.
What's that?
Help! 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 What are you doing hiding behind the drapes? Oh! How did you get in here? And who are you? What? You're a prowler? Help! 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 Somebody, please! Help! Take your hands off me! Somebody dare hurt me! Take your hands off me! Help! Help! You're gonna murder me! You're gonna have to catch me first! Ah! Take your hands off me! Help! Help! Ah! Somebody! Help! Help! Help!
Lucy,
Ah! Ah!
Lucy,
Ah!
where's my cup of tea?
Fine friend you are. First you sue me, and then you don't care if a prowler has me by the... Ah! 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 Oh! Oh, it's
Oh,
it's
what now? What now?
a mouse!
Oh, come now. You can do better than
A
that.
big, fat mouse!
Oh, this is your greatest performance of all time.
Really, Viv?
Lucy,
There he goes
I
up the bed!
applaud you.
There he is! Get off here! There he goes! Aha! You can walk! Walk! Watch me run! You saw her! You're a witness! You saw her run! You saw her!
What happened?
Her other foot.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
More toast, Chris?
No, thank you.
How about you, Sherman?
No, thank you.
My, isn't it a beautiful morning?
It's dark and overcast. What's so beautiful about it?
It's Friday.
So?
So, after Friday comes Saturday and Sunday. A whole weekend away from the schoolroom grind.
Yeah, well, just remember, after Sunday, there's always Monday.
Please, not while I'm eating.
Oh, Jerry.
Morning, Mom. Viv.
Good morning, Viv. Good morning. Well, you certainly got out of the wrong side of the bed.
With that bed of mine, there's no other side to get out on.
What do you mean by that?
Every muscle in my body aches. Lucy, you're just going to have to do something about that lumpy mattress of mine.
Oh, Viv, I'll get you something to eat. What would you like?
Orange juice, coffee, and a massage.
Come on, there's a school bus. Aren't you coming, Chris? Cynthia's mother's taking us.
Oh, Sharon, come here a minute now. Remember now, I'm going to pick you up at school this afternoon so we can get an early start to Uncle Ned.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we were going away for the weekend.
Here we are, honey. Have a nice day.
Bye, Deb.
Bye. Bye, Aunt Lucy.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
Ooh. Oh, my aching back. Oh, one good thing about going to Uncle Ned's, I'll get a good night's sleep.
Viv, if you're hinting around for a new mattress, you can just forget it. Your lease says room and board, and that's it.
Yeah, but I didn't know the board was going to be in my room, and I
didn't... Do you know how much a new mattress would cost? I can't afford it. I'm not made of money, you know.
You know, Lucy, if you had a mustache and a deeper voice, I'd swear I was having breakfast with my ex-husband.
Oh, Viv.
You know, I hate to say this, but do you know what you're turning into? A penny-pinching landlord.
I am not.
Yes, you are. The next thing I know, you'll be turning off the heat in my room and making me put a quarter in every time I want to watch television.
Oh, Viv, honestly.
Well, I gotta go get dressed. I'm gonna get a permanent. Oh, at least I'll get some sleep under the dryer.
Mom, why don't you buy Aunt Viv a new mattress?
Because there's nothing wrong with the one that she has. If it was good enough for me, it's good enough for her.
When did you sleep on that mattress?
When I was your age.
Wow, wait.
Chris, I said I slept on it, not George Washington.
But Aunt Viv does pay rent. Isn't she entitled to one?
Yeah, I suppose she is. By George, she's right. I am turning into a penny-pinching landlord.
Oh, Mom.
Yes, I am. What's the matter with me, anyway? Well, I'll make it up to her. When she comes home Sunday night, I'll have a big surprise for her. I'll fix over her whole room. I'll wash the curtains and wax the floors, and I'll get her the best mattress a credit can buy. I'm up here, kids, in Aunt Viv's room.
Hi.
Hi, don't tramp on the floor. I just waxed it.
Whee!
Jerry, I just asked you not to do that. Why did you do it?
Well, boys will be boys.
Gee, Mom, you sure work fast. It looks like a wonderful mattress.
Yeah, I got it at Marshall's, and they delivered it right after Viv left for the weekend.
Oh, what'd you do with the old mattress?
Oh, I got a very good deal.
Oh?
They only charged me $2 to haul it away. Well, that's part of the mattress. That's a control.
An electric mattress?
Yeah, vibrates and gives you a massage while you sleep. See, it has 2 speeds, low and high.
Where's the motor?
Honey, don't move the bed. You make marks on the floor. Honestly, the motor's in the mattress, honey.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, would you go down to the hardware store and ask Mr. McClay to give you 2 hooks for the hall closet?
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Can I go with her?
Okay, honey.
Whee!
Jerry! Honestly. Oh. Oh. Oh, boy. Just cut and pick a minute here. Oh, hi, dear. How was the basketball game?
We lost again. That makes the 3rd game in a row.
Well, don't feel too badly. I just lost 9 games in a row myself. Bedtime, Jerry, dear.
Mom,
What?
I sure hate to sleep in my room alone without Sherman.
Now, honey, I'm going to be right down the hall. Oh, Jerry, why do you leave these stilts in the middle of the floor? Somebody's going to break their neck.
Hey, maybe if I could sleep on that Viz electric mattress, it might make me feel better.
I'm sorry, honey, but I sent that mattress back this afternoon.
How come?
Well, I tried it out this afternoon, and that bed kind of took off. If Aunt Viv ever went to sleep and left the motor running, she'd wake up halfway to New Rochelle.
Well, what's she going to sleep on?
Well, I ordered another mattress, an ordinary one that has the decency to just lie there. You'll be out in plenty of time before Aunt Viv gets back.
Good night, Terry. Good night, Mom.
Good night, dear. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Mom.
Go right to sleep now.
Okay.
Okay. Come on in, honey. I'll turn on the light.
Boy, Mom, I'm sure tired.
Oh, so am I. You want a little snack, a glass of milk, some cookies or
Good
something?
idea.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry my old car broke down and you didn't even get to see Uncle Ned.
Well, you couldn't help it. It wasn't your fault your transmission dropped out.
That's true. I didn't even know I had one. I'll tell you one thing. The next time we take a trip, I'm going to carry a spare transmission in the glove compartment.
Mom, that wouldn't work. But I'm too tired to explain why.
Well, I'm too tired to understand. Here's your cookies. Come on, bring them upstairs, honey. Oh, I'm so beat, even that old lumpy mattress of mine's gonna feel good tonight. Lucy, I suppose there's a good reason why you took the mattress off my bed.
I wanted to surprise you.
Well, you did.
I wasn't expecting you home until Sunday night, and I wanted to surprise you with a new mattress. How come you're home tonight?
Oh, my car broke down. Oh, I spent 6 hours in a town that had the poorest restaurant and the richest mechanic in the state of New York. I was just 75 miles out of Danfield when suddenly... Did you say new mattress?
Yeah, it'll be here tomorrow, and it's a beauty, not a lump anywhere.
I wish I could say the same for me. How come you changed and got so generous?
Well, I just started to feel like a mean old miser. So I bought you a new mattress, and I washed your curtains, and I waxed your floors. How does it look?
Oh, it looks lovely. I never would have thought... What?
Oh, I'm afraid I got a little carried away with my waxing. I'm sorry. Are you all right? Well, it's late. I'll see you in the morning, honey. Sleep well. Nighty-night. You don't have a place to sleep, do you?
No, I don't.
Well, you can sleep in my bed.
Thanks. Wait a minute. Where are you gonna sleep?
I meant we could both sleep in my bed.
Oh, no. The last time we did, you ate crackers in bed and hogged all the covers.
Oh.
I woke up feeling like a breaded popsicle.
Well, I suppose I could put Jerry and Sherman in my room, and we could sleep in their bunk beds.
Oh, fine. I got two choices. I can freeze with you or twist myself into one of those short little bunk beds, huh?
Well, what'll it be?
Well, I'd rather be a pretzel than a popsicle.
Well, the boys didn't even wake up when I switched them to my bed. And how come you get the lower bunk?
Because I got here first, that's how.
Well, where's the ladder?
Well, the boys haven't used that for ages, don't you remember?
Oh.
They keep it out in their treehouse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. You're going to have to help me up here. Bend over. I'll use your back for a step.
You'll use my what for a what?
I want to step on your back so I can get up there.
Try this.
Wait a minute. I'll have to step up
All
here
right,
first.
give me time.
Wait a minute now. Get over in front of the bunk. Oh. Thanks. Oh.
Lucy, what are you doing up there?
Well, I'm trying to get comfortable.
Lucy, what's the matter? Lucy, one of my curlers is stuck in the spring. What do you want now?
I am not Peter Pan. You ready?
Yeah, go.
Eventually, I'll be able to get up on my own. Oh, what now? Oh.
Good night. Lucy,
What?
I can't sleep down here. The walls are closing in. I got claustrophobia.
How can you have claustrophobia? claustrophobia down there. There's plenty of space.
Don't tell me where I can have my claustrophobia. Come on. Change with me, will you?
Oh, good grief. Oh, Viv, honestly. You and your claustrophobia. Yes. Apparently, my hands were overloaded.
Never mind.
Come on.
I'll do it by myself.
Watch out for that low ceiling. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Lucy?
What now?
What now? I can't sleep up here either. I'm afraid I'll fall out. Fall out? I can't help it. Now, I'd rather risk claustrophobia than break my neck. Come on, switch with me, will you?
Come on.
Will you?
Come on. That way. Turn around.
Oh, boy, I'm tired.
What a
night. So tired.
While I'm up, I think I'll go down and get a snack. You want anything to eat?
Oh, no.
Boy, you must be tired.
Viv?
Viv. Well, Viv. know how.
Well.
What's the matter now?
Oh, now that you woke me up, my claustrophobia's back.
Oh, Viv.
Huh? What'll I do?
Look, come on up here with me, and I'll sleep on the outside so you don't fall out. Okay? Come on.
Help me.
Come, get up there. Come on, Viv. I'm tired. Turn around. Up that way. I'm sorry about this whole ugly mess, Viv, but I was just trying to do something nice for you.
Oh, that's all right. I understand. It was just bad timing.
Yeah. Well, your new mattress will be here in the morning.
Thank heavens.
Good night, dear.
Good night.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Out on New Year's Eve?
I thought you and I could do our Charlie Chaplin sketch for Chris's party tonight.
Oh, I don't know. Do you think Chris's gang would like it?
Well, we were a smash at the PTA carnival. We got more applause than Flora Peabody's homemade divinity fudge.
Well, if we're going to do the skit, we'll need 2 men to do it with us.
Well, we'll get 2 of Chris's boyfriends to help us.
Oh. It's too bad we canceled our New Year's dates with Eddie and Harry. I still don't see why we had to cancel our dates.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Viv, this is a party for teenagers. You don't want any older people around.
Well, what about us?
We're not people, we're mothers. Oh, Viv.
What's the matter?
You're gonna have to take over the balloons. I gotta get my eyeballs back in my head. Oh, yeah, just a minute, Chris. Whew. Golly. Hi, honey.
Hi. Hiya, Viv.
Hi, Chris. Did you get everything?
Uh-huh. Confetti, horns, noisemakers, paper hats.
What about the new net for the ping pong table?
Mom, I decided we're not going to play ping pong.
Oh? Well, I guess you have enough going for you with the charades, the 20 questions, and the musical chairs.
Mother, those are children's games.
They are?
Yes.
Well, all right. I guess there's enough with dancing and refreshment and entertainment.
Entertainment?
Yeah, I thought your gang would get a kick out of us doing our silent movie sketch.
Your silent movie sketch?
Uh-oh. I think Flora Peabody better start buttering those fudge pans.
But, Mom, the kids may not know who Charlie Chaplin is.
Well, just tell him he's the Stone Age Soupy Sales.
Mom, we really don't need entertainment. All we want is dancing and refreshments.
Okay, dear, it's your party. Oh, wait a minute. Jerry! Sherman! Wait till you see what I have planned for the stroke of midnight. Where's Jerry?
He won't come down.
Why not?
He says he feels silly.
Jerry, come down here.
Yeah.
Aren't they adorable?
I feel like a perfect fool.
If you ask me, I think it's square.
For once, I agree with my sister. I think it's corny, too.
Am I the only one that thinks it's cute? All right, forget it, kids.
Thank goodness.
Mom. Yes, honey?
We still get to stay up to midnight, don't we?
Oh, of course you get to stay up till midnight. A promise is a promise.
What happened?
Oh, Lucy, why did you do a thing like that?
Oh, Viv.
I just cannot blow up another balloon. I'll black out.
Wouldn't it be easier if you used Jerry's bicycle pump?
Oh, why didn't I think of that? I'll get it. It's in the garage. But don't stop, Viv. Come on now, we got a lot to do.
Okay.
Aunt Viv, before Mom gets back, could I talk to you woman to woman?
Sure, honey. Sit down. What's on your mind?
Well, you know, this is the first boy-girl party I've ever had. And I'd kind of like to run it my own self and just have my own gang here. Oh, and I was wondering, I don't know how to say this, Aunt Viv, but...
Just a minute, dear. Maybe I can say it for you. Would you like to be giving your own party without the assistance of a certain mother hen and her best friend?
How did you know?
I was looking at your face when Captain Kangaroo was running amok.
Gee, Aunt Viv, your choice.
Thanks.
I sure hope Mom takes it as well as you do.
Oh, honey, she'll understand.
Do you really think so?
No.
That's what I was afraid of. Well, I'll just have to come right out and tell her, I guess. I'll just say, Mother?
Yes, Chris?
Oh.
What is it, honey?
I guess if we're not going to do the skit, I'll just put these things back down in the basement in the trunk.
Okay, dear.
Mother, there's something I want to talk to you about.
What is it, honey?
Well, you know, this is the first boy-girl party I've ever had, and I think it's important that I learn to be a hostess by myself.
Well, don't you worry about a thing, honey. I'm going to be here every minute to help you do it by yourself.
Mother, can I be absolutely frank with you?
Sure, honey.
Well, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but there's someone I don't think will fit in at the party tonight.
Oh, so that's it.
Well, you just forget it, honey. I understand.
You do?
Sure.
Oh, gee, Mom, you're wonderful.
Well, I don't blame you a bit. I wouldn't want my little brother at my party either.
But, Mom...
Don't say another word. Don't worry about it for a minute. I'm going to call Peter Newgard's mother, and I'm going to have her invite Jerry and Sherman to stay overnight.
Mom, they're not the only ones I had in mind.
Oh? Well, now, I figured that she'd be lots of fun. But if you don't want Aunt Viv, I'll explain it to her.
Well, I don't mean Aunt Viv either. But you're getting warmer.
By George, Chris, you know, I just remembered that I have a previous engagement, and I'm not going to be able to come to your party tonight.
Mom, you're the greatest.
You sure you'll be able to manage all by yourself?
Sure I can.
You have to get a chaperone, you know.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Gee, it's too bad you're my mother. You're so nice, I'd invite you to my party.
Well, now, maybe I could get out of my previous engagement.
Mother?
Oh, okay, it was just a suggestion. Yeah, Harry. Well, there's been a change in plans, so I'm free for the evening. Uh-huh. Oh? Well. Well, I understand. What can I say? Yeah. Well, Happy New Year to you, too, Harry.
Harry's busy, huh?
Yeah, you know where he's going to be New Year's Eve?
Where?
Right here. Chris asked him to chaperone her party.
How come she asked Harry?
Because he's available, he's lots of fun, and he's not her mother. Did you call Eddie?
Yeah, I called Eddie. He's busy, too. He's entertaining an out-of-town client.
Swell.
Eddie said to wish you a Happy New Year.
Harry said to wish you Happy New Year, too.
Thanks.
You know something, Viv? I think we just had our New Year's Eve party.
Well, I guess it won't hurt us to stay home for once and go to bed early.
We can't stay home.
Why not?
Because I promised Chris that she could have her gang here all by themselves and we wouldn't come home until midnight.
What are we going to do till midnight?
Oh, I don't know. We'll think of something.
What?
Well, how about going to Times Square?
In that crowd? Whoosh.
Yeah. How would you like to go to a movie in the village and then have a banana split afterwards? How's that sound?
Dull and fattening.
Well, we could always drive around the country roads and honk the horn for 3 hours.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I know where we'll go. To the Elm Tree Inn. I saw their ad in the paper. For $5, you can get dinner, a floor show, dancing, paper hats, noisemakers.
Men?
No. No, they didn't mention men.
Well, then I'm not going. I am not going to go to the Elm Tree Inn on New Year's Eve without a date.
Who says we're not going to have dates? We are going to be with the 2 most attractive men in town.
Oh, my, that was good.
Waiter! Oh, waiter!
Yes, sir?
Another round of dessert.
Yes, sir. Another round of dessert.
Oh, not for me, thank you. 2's my limit.
Not for me either. One thing I'm not going to do is waddle into the new year.
Are you girls having a good time?
Oh, we're having a marvelous time.
This is the nicest New Year's Eve I ever spent.
Me too.
Thank you.
Hey, it's 9 o'clock already.
Oh, my, how the time does fly when you're out with such interesting men.
Boy, staying up for New Year's Eve, eating in a restaurant, and having 3 desserts. Isn't this neat?
Yeah, how long has this been going on?
Would you care to dance?
I'd be delighted to dance.
Excuse me, it's not the company.
Oh, well, I understand. You
you dance? Oh, sure. As soon as they play some dance music.
This is dance music.
It is?
Sure, it's a foxtrot.
That must be a new dance. I only know the twist and the Watusi.
The what's-he?
The Watusi.
Well, I think we better stick to the foxtrot. Come on, it's easy to learn.
How do you like the foxtrot? It's awful. I'd sure hate to be a fox.
Nah, you were doing fine.
Hey, now we can do the Watusi.
I don't know how. No, we've never Watusi.
It's a cinch. Just watch me. Yeah, and you just watch me.
Well, they were fun while they lasted.
Yes, they were.
Oh, come on. Now, don't you conk out, Auntie. It's just a little past 10.
I don't think I can. I really don't think I can make it till midnight, Lucy. I'm exhausted from all that dancing. I don't see how those Watusis do it.
That's Eddie.
How are you, boy? Is it good to
Eddie.
see you?
Sit down with us,
Oh,
Eddie.
thank
That's
you
so
very
nice.
much.
What happened to your out-of-town guest?
Well, he insisted that I take him to celebrate in Times Square, and he got lost in the mob.
Oh, isn't that too bad?
Not at all. I lost him on purpose so I could be with you, Tootsie.
How'd you know we were here?
Well, I stopped by the house, Harry told me.
Oh.
And I have a message from Chris.
What is it?
Help.
What?
I'm afraid her party is a big dud.
Oh, aren't they having any fun?
Aren't they dancing?
No, Chris said half the boys didn't know how, and the other half were too bashful.
Oh, dear.
When I left, Harry had a darning needle, and he was trying to patch up the ping-pong net.
Viv, we gotta go home and help her.
Well, what we do, Lucy?
Well, we'll do the silent movie sketch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, Eddie could play my boyfriend, and we get Harry to play the waiter.
I can play your boyfriend.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it on the way home, darling. Honey, wake up, darling.
I almost fell asleep.
Jerry, honey, come on, wake up.
Is it New Year's yet?
Not yet, honey.
Boy, it takes forever.
Yeah.
What's your mother gonna do anyway?
It's a sketch she and Aunt Viv did at the PTA last semester.
Chris, dear.
Yes, Mom?
We're ready, honey.
Okay. Kids, listen. And now for some entertainment. I'd like to present a silent movie sketch put on by my mother and her friends. Will you all please be seated? Just sit anywhere. My mother plays the part of Charlie Chaplin. My Aunt Viv plays the beautiful girl. As the scene opens, the beautiful girl is seated in a restaurant finishing her dinner.
darling.
Hey, everybody! It's midnight! Happy New Year!